Hey Eagles fans, welcome back to the channel where we bring you the latest and greatest updates on our beloved Philadelphia Eagles. Today we've got a packed video for you covering three major stories that every Eagles fan needs to know about. First up, we're diving into the NFL draft and breaking down who the Eagles might be targeting this year. Could they be looking to bolster their defense with a standout linebacker? We'll break it all down for you. Then, we'll shift gears to talk about the latest news surrounding Jalen Hurts. What's been going on with our star quarterback, and how is he shaping up for the upcoming season? And finally, we'll discuss the buzz around Saquon Barkley. Yes, the former Giants running back has been making headlines, and we'll explore what his potential move could mean for the Eagles. So grab your popcorn, sit back, and let's get into it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Eagles content. Let's fly. The first story is all about the NFL draft, and Eagles fans, this is one you won't want to miss. The draft is always an exciting time, but this year it feels like the Eagles have some critical decisions to make, especially on the defensive side of the ball. With the 2025 season on the horizon, the Eagles are in a position to address key areas of need while also adding depth to an already talented roster. So, who are they targeting? And how might their choices shape the future of the team? Let's dive in. According to recent reports and mock drafts, the Eagles are heavily linked to Dallas Turner, a standout linebacker from Alabama. Turner is coming off a monster season where he recorded 12.5 sacks and showcased his ability to disrupt offenses. At 6 feet 4 inches and 245 pounds, Turner has the size, speed, and athleticism to be a game-changer at the NFL level. His explosiveness off the edge and ability to drop into coverage make him a versatile weapon for any defense. For the Eagles, who have been looking to improve their pass rush and overall linebacker depth, Turner could be the perfect fit. But let's not forget, the Eagles have other needs too. While Turner is an exciting prospect, the team also has to consider their secondary, offensive line, and even wide receiver positions. The Eagles' defense struggled at times last season, particularly in the secondary, where injuries and inconsistent play exposed some weaknesses. This is where a player like Cooper DeJean comes into the picture. DeJean, a versatile defensive back from Iowa, has been rising up draft boards thanks to his ability to play both cornerback and safety. His ball-hawking skills, combined with his athleticism and football IQ, make him an intriguing option for the Eagles. Adding DeJean could provide an immediate boost to the defense, giving the Eagles more flexibility in their coverage schemes. On the offensive side of the ball, the Eagles could also look to add a dynamic playmaker at wide receiver or tight end to complement A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith. One name that keeps popping up in mock drafts is Brock Bowers, the talented tight end from Georgia. Bowers is a matchup nightmare for defenses, with the ability to stretch the field and make plays in the red zone. His addition would give the Eagles another weapon in their already potent offense, creating even more headaches for opposing defensive coordinators. Now here's the thing, the Eagles have a history of making bold moves in the draft. Could they trade up to secure a player like Turner or Bowers? Or might they surprise us all and go in a completely different direction? The Eagles' front office, led by General Manager Howie Roseman, is known for its aggressive approach, and this year could be no different. With multiple picks in the early rounds, the Eagles have the flexibility to move up or down the board depending on how the draft unfolds. Another factor to consider is the team's long-term strategy. While the Eagles are in win-now mode, they also need to think about building for the future. Drafting a player like Turner or DeJean could provide immediate impact while also solidifying the defense for years to come. On the other hand, adding a playmaker like Bowers could take the offense to new heights, giving Jalen Hurts even more tools to work with. The second story is all about Jalen Hurts. And Eagles fans, there's a lot to unpack here. Hurts has been the heart and soul of this team, and his development over the past few seasons has been nothing short of remarkable. From being a second-round pick with questions about his passing ability to becoming the undisputed leader of the Eagles' offense, Hurts has proven his doubters wrong time and time again. But what's the latest on our franchise quarterback as we head into the 2025 season? Let's break it down. First and foremost, Hurts has been putting in the work this offseason. Reports from training camp suggest that he's been laser-focused on improving his deep ball accuracy and decision-making under pressure. These are areas where Hurts has shown flashes of brilliance, but has also faced criticism at times. By honing these skills, Hurts is looking to take his game to the next level, and if he succeeds, the Eagles' offense could become even more dangerous. Imagine an offense where Hurts can consistently connect with A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith on deep routes while also using his legs to extend plays. It's a scary thought for opposing defenses, But it's not all smooth sailing for Hurts and the Eagles. One of the biggest storylines surrounding Hurts this offseason has been the ongoing contract negotiations. Hurts is entering a crucial phase of his career, and both he and the Eagles know that a big payday could be on the horizon. The question is, will the Eagles lock him up long-term now, or will they wait to see how this season plays out? Hurts is undoubtedly the face of the franchise, but the NFL is a business, and the Eagles will want to ensure they're making the right financial commitment. A long-term deal for Hurts could set the tone for the team's future, but it also comes with significant salary cap implications. One thing's for sure, Hurts has the unwavering support of his teammates and coaches. His leadership both on and off the field has been praised by everyone in the organization. Head coach Nick Sirianni has repeatedly spoken about Hurts' work ethic and determination, calling him a true professional and a natural leader.
So although the NFL season is already over, we are already looking on towards the next season because we got a great bet for none other than Mike Vrabel for Coach of the Year for the 2025-2026 season. So we're going to be putting $10 on this bet, and we do bet this on BetUS. They have the fastest payouts in the industry, and right now have a 150% bonus on your first deposit and then 125% bonus on your next two deposits up to $2,000 with code YouTube150. So just like that, we are going to place our bet. Total win is going to be $80, and just like that, we are good to go. So definitely go check out BetUS. Like I mentioned, guys, 150% bonus on your first deposit and then 125% bonus on your next two deposits up to $2,000 with code YouTube150. So definitely go check them out, but let's get back into the video.
Teammates have echoed these sentiments, with players like Jason Kelce and Lane Johnson highlighting Hurts' ability to rally the team and keep everyone focused on the ultimate goal, winning a Super Bowl. Now, here's a thought. If Hurts continues to elevate his game, could the Eagles be serious Super Bowl contenders? It's a tantalizing prospect, and one that has fans buzzing with excitement. The Eagles have built a talented roster on both sides of the ball, and with Hurts at the helm, the sky's the limit. Last season, we saw glimpses of what this team is capable of, but injuries and inconsistent play derailed their playoff hope. If Hurts can stay healthy and take that next step in his development, there's no reason why the Eagles can't make a deep postseason run. The third story is all about Saquon Barkley, and this one is juicy. Barkley, the former Giants running back, has been a hot topic of conversation this offseason, and for good reason. After a stellar career with the Giants, Barkley is now a free agent, and the Eagles have been mentioned as a potential landing spot. Could we see one of the most dynamic running backs in the league wearing midnight green next season? Let's dive into the detail. First, let's be clear. Barkley would be a game changer for the Eagles. His ability to break tackles, catch passes out of the backfield, and score from anywhere on the field would add a new dimension to the Eagles' offense. Barkley is the kind of player who can turn a simple screen pass into a 50-yard touchdown or take a handoff and weave through defenders for a big gain. Pairing him with Jalen Hurts in the backfield would create a dual-threat attack that would keep defensive coordinators up at night. Imagine the possibilities. Hurts and Barkley in the same backfield, with A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith stretching the field on the outside. It's an offensive dream scenario. But here's the catch. Barkley won't come cheap. As one of the most talented running backs in the league, Barkley is expected to command a significant contract in free agency. The Eagles, like many teams, are working with limited cap space, and signing Barkley would require some financial maneuvering. Would the Eagles be willing to restructure contracts or cut players to free up the necessary funds? It's a tough decision, especially when you consider the team's other needs, such as bolstering the defense or adding depth to the offensive line. Another factor to consider is Barkley's willingness to join a division rival. The Giants and Eagles have one of the most heated rivalries in the NFL, and Barkley has been a central figure in that rivalry for years. Would he be open to switching sides and playing for a team that Giants fans love to hate? While money often talks in free agency, the emotional aspect of joining a rival can't be ignored. Barkley would undoubtedly face backlash from Giants fans, and the media scrutiny would be intense. Is he ready for that kind of pressure? Despite these hurdles, the rumors persist. Some insiders believe that the Eagles are seriously considering making a push for Barkley, especially if they feel he can put them over the top. The Eagles are in win-now mode, and adding a player of Barkley's caliber could be the missing piece to a Super Bowl run. Barkley's ability to contribute as both a runner and a receiver would give the Eagles' offense even more versatility, making them one of the most dangerous units in the league. However, there's also the argument that the Eagles should focus on building through the draft rather than spending big in free agency. Running backs have a relatively short shelf life in the NFL, and investing heavily in one can be risky. The Eagles could opt to draft a younger, cheaper running back and use their cap space to address other areas of need. It's a debate that has divided fans and analysts alike. Thanks for sticking with us, Eagles fans. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the latest updates on the team. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update.